Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a hole in your Xtra Tuf boots. Any hole that happens in the brown rubber can be fixed, basically the sole up. But if it's on the sole, on the bottom of the shoe, or on the material on the inside, like if the material in here tears, if this starts tearing, it's not going to fix that. If there's water coming in the bottom of your boot, can't fix that. However, right there, those little holes, if that's letting water in, then there is a way to fix that and extend the life of your boot. But at a certain point, they're just unfixable. But if you have a little hole in the brown part, a lot of times it's right there on the toe, or what happens to me a lot is on the heel right here. I don't know why, just when I bend forward it stretches it and the hole starts cracking right there, but I usually get them there and here. If I'm on my knees doing something, it kind of happens here. So we will fix that one today. And all you will need is these three things: acetone, 5200, and some duct tape. So here we have the hole. Got a really good view of it right now. Water is coming in there. I'm getting my feet wet. I would only recommend doing this if you have a open tube of 5200. It's this sort of marine grade sealant. It's like silicone, but just extremely durable and gnarly. In a case like today, I was doing some work, doing some sealing, and I have a little bit of extra here, and may as well use it before it all sets and it all goes off. And I did have a couple holes in my boot that we could do that for. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is prep the surface with some sort of cleaner. I use acetone because I've just always got it around. Any boat I've been on has always had it. They always have acetone and a open tube of 5200 of some size. So I'm just going to clean it there. Nothing crazy special. Then I'm going to take 5200. You don't need a lot. It literally could be just remnants, just like remnants. A little better view. Just the remnants. I would rather not get this on my hands, but if you need to, go ahead. And this isn't going to be pretty, but you just put it right up on there. Now, you could, that looks ugly, but this 5200 will hold and will make your boot waterproof. And that'll hold, but what I have done, especially working on the boats, got to get back to work kind of fast, and you don't want to really track this around the boat, is I take a little square of duct tape, and just put it right on, like a little patch. Now, this looks very janky and may not be what a lot of people want to see. Doesn't look that cool, but I will tell you, if you're in the middle of a 21-day stretch or longer and you just punctured your boot with a hook, spine of a rockfish, whatever, and you have wet feet every single day, it's well worth it to look like this to get your boot waterproof again, so that way you can keep working, not necessarily have to buy a brand new boot just because you have one puncture hole in the top. You can get the true life out of it. So we attach the duct tape on top of the 5200 and if we can, just let it sit there, and eventually it'll set and dry and just be like one new piece of rubber. I usually just would leave it like this and continue working, and usually in like a week or so the duct tape will eventually come off, but the 5200 will stay, and that is all that really matters. So we'll check back in on this in a day, basically overnight. We'll just let it sit overnight and see how it looks tomorrow, and we'll actually remove the tape. But if I was to do this in the middle of a trip, I would just leave it on and continue working. All right, one day, moment of truth. Like I said, I would definitely just leave this on and keep working, but just to see what it looks like, let's remove the tape. There you go. Pretty seamless patch. That's why I like the tape on it. It kind of rounds it out, makes it nice and smooth. It's like a little blob. Sure, it's a white piece of 5200 that's now on your brown Xtra Tuf boot, but at least your feet are gonna stay dry until the next hole, or your soles get it.